Hi everyone, I'm going to talk to you about the Language and Culture program and the languages that you can study in semester 2. This program unofficially is called Multilingualism, and in which DCU offers you the chance to study a foreign language free of charge. You can study 3 languages, German, French, and Spanish, and these classes are completely extracurricular, meaning that are not part of your main degree of studies. Timetable of the classes is in the evening, so normally from 6 to 7:40, and I will talk to you about the modality of these language classes. But we offer to all the languages the opportunity and the modality online, and in some of the languages you can do it in person or online depending on your needs and timetable. These are the levels that we offer in the languages. So we have 3 different levels, 7 language module, 3 levels for Spanish. Semester 2, we offer beginners 2, intermediate 2, and advanced 2. 2 levels for German. We offer Spanish advanced 2 and German intermediate 2, and 2 levels for French, and we offer intermediate 2 and French advanced 2. If you want to enroll in the languages, this is the code that you need to find on the registration form. For example, Spanish Beginners 2 is SBA 1022 and is on Wednesdays. Spanish Intermediate 2 is SBA 1026 on Tuesdays. Spanish Advanced is SBA 1029 on Thursdays. And you have the rest for German Intermediate, Advanced, and the same for French. As I explained, Spanish beginners, we offer this hybrid modality, meaning that you can either attend in person or online, and the same for all the 3 intermediate classes in French, German, and Spanish, and German Advanced, French, and Spanish. We prefer to offer this module online, but for example, in semester 1, we had a group of students that in the German advanced class that finished their course from the main degree on Tuesday at 6, and they prefer to do the German class in person. So we offer both modalities for those that were in class and for those that wanted to follow the class online hybridly. Evaluation, there are no exams, but obviously we need to assess that you can progress to the next level through different type of work that may be requested by your teacher. That could be homework or presentations or projects, either to do it in class or to present it on a portfolio. In practice, there are no fail modules in this program because we only record the grades of successful students, meaning that only past modules are recorded in our own transcript. That is only for the languages, because as I said, these languages have nothing to do with your degree, so wherever the result is will never appear on the main transcript of your main program of studies. You can read on the PowerPoint the different type of content that you can do in these language classes. Normally, the French or any intermediate class is more about learning how to give an opinion using different cultural works, for example, films or music, talking about past events or past goals for the future in this French module, also talking about French famous people. The focus in grammar is some of the communicative situations in which you will need to use the subjunctive. French intermediate, higher intermediate class to advanced is slightly it's very similar, but obviously the complexity of vocabulary and grammar increases. For example, you will be talking about expressing certainty and uncertainty in different type of situations, using the conditional to be able to speak about your interests and passions as well, music, films, but more from the critical point of view. And also the teacher Laurence told me that she would like to use a lot of authentic materials from that are presented through different type of media. Beginners, as I said before, you can do this module, you need to know how to introduce yourself or someone else, your family, a member of the family, for example, jobs, nationalities, likes and dislikes, and numbers, and the really basic grammar in beginner level that you need to agree noun with adjective or to conjugate a verb, for example. Then in SPA 1022, that is beginners 2, it's more about expressing intentions and wishes using a very simple verb, querer, shopping, talking about your daily routine or good and bad habits, eating out, restaurants, bars, food. Intermediate is more about feelings, expressing feelings and preferences, talking about health, describe and rate past events, and make wishes and demands. Spanish intermediate to advanced, you can read carefully if you are able to read in Spanish what the module content is about. But if I think anyone that wants to join the advanced class should talk to us before doing it, because you need to have a good certain level of fluency to be able to express opinions, to express an idea in Spanish. And that the same applies for the other two languages if you opt to the advanced German or French class. German, you have here a very detailed account of what you will learn if you join this course. For example, the grammar, or the focus here is more on talking about housing in German-speaking countries, health, studying, work, health, through using the integrating the four skills. Vocabulary is again about these topics: work, university life, health, and professional context. We are very happy that we had in the past 2 students that completed this, all the German modules, and at the end of the university studies, one studied mechanical engineering and the other one business studies, and managed to get work in Germany, and they are currently working in Germany. There is cultural integration, obviously, in all these language modules, because it's about not only to integrate the language, but also to develop this intercultural awareness about these different cultural issues in these countries. Again, this is more detailed account about the intermediate module and how it's going to be assessed. And finally, the advanced module is more challenging in terms of the type of discussions that you have, you're going to be having in class. So that could move from hobbies to more to topics about sustainability, women's rights, politics, youth culture. That is very important in Germany, in any country, but in Germany there is a long tradition. Migration, future work. So there is a strong emphasis on developing this discussion and critical thinking skills and vocabulary in these domains. Then again, you have here more information about how this module is going to be assessed and evaluated. And finally, if you want more information, you can check the website in which you can, you have answers to all these questions. I think an important one is that you cannot study two languages at the same time. You can study first one language, you can change to a different language, but not two at the same time. Finally, if you want more information about the language classes, you can find me on my email address, because I am the person that sends all these emails. Or you can also check our website and you have the QR code there for that. So thank you very much for listening to this PowerPoint presentation, and I hope to see you in the language courses. See you. Bye-bye.